Oh, Kitty, what's the... Alright, man. We slowly ready for the dig. Did you bring your shovels? So I played this many years ago, and I enjoyed the LucasArts stuff. I think the dig might be my number 2 or 3, maybe 4, maybe something. I don't know. It's it has, funnily enough, the game received praise for some of its graphics back then. And those graphics that it received praise for, the bits of the graphics, are the ones that haven't aged well. So that's kind of amusing. All the stuff that people didn't say anything about is the stuff that actually looks good still. So you'll see what I mean. There's 3 things here. There's the regular pixel art stuff that's fantastic. Then there's awkward 3D, and then there's broken sword type kind of proper animations. And the awkward 3D and the proper animations are just not as good. Well, anyway, you'll see. Here's an intro for you.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth. Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain. Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do. What the heck is that? Get on in here, Pete. We got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
5, 4, ignition, 2, 1.
The shuttle is up and away. This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for, but as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
if the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks. Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this mission she's...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But during the mission, I'm part of the team. and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That may be the biggest news story of all. Maggie Robbins obeys orders.
In going over your bios, I find that Professor Brink is also a noted archaeologist, while it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages. Is this just coincidence?
Not at all. We wanted the best and the brightest for this mission. Dr. Brink and Ms. Robbins are not narrow specialists. They are resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive. I don't have to be brilliant. I just have to be careful. The other two crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have. Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper, too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
We have exactly one chance, and we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
Low here. Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
Robbins here. Going independent.
Welcome to the wonderful world of space. Don't bump into anything.
I'll be careful, Commander.
Brink here, going independent.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
There we go. So, you might notice a few things. We have Robert Patrick as our main mate here, Boston Lowe, who is a man that often asks, "Have you seen this boy?" and then runs weirdly after a car. And Lady, I'm not sure about that. He's not been in that much. And then we have Brink here, who is Steve Blum. And you might also have noticed in the credits Orson Scott Card, which is kind of unfortunate. He is not. He's the guy who wrote Ender's Game, very Mormon, and he has some unfortunate opinions about various things. But a sci-fi writer and some ass. He also did, I think, a run of Ultimate Iron Man or something, in which Tony Stark can regenerate, like Wolverine, and his brain takes up most of his body. Yes. But here we are. I'm tooting around. So far, the 3D hasn't been terrible. It's been used well so far.
It's the pig. Payload
Swine.
Specialist Miles needs to use the remote arm to release it. It's the pig. Payload
Oops.
Specialist Miles needs to use the remote arm.
Okay. That is arming key, penultimate, examine, and flashlight. Yeah, so I'm not sure why Robbins is there. He's a journalist. Probably, well... So I'm guessing we need to contact Mr. Ass. Let's talk to mates first.
Low to Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here.
Are you getting a good look at the asteroid, Brink?
I have hardly looked at anything else, Commander.
Well, considering everyone literally dies, if I do my job poorly, I think having a crew ass with us to judge that is kind of redundant.
Have you noticed anything unusual?
She brought Bruce
No one
Willis.
has ever been this close to an asteroid before, Commander. I cannot possibly know what is usual or unusual.
Is there anything that should make us reconsider the placement of the charges?
The original choice of quadrant seems adequate, Commander.
This is also the least Blum has ever sounded.
Do you see any problems, Brink?
As you Americans might say, Commander, we will kick Attila's butt.
Do you see any problems, Brink?
Okay, we got that.
As you Americans might say, Commander.
Happy to set foot on a new world, Brink?
Attila is a very old world, Commander. It is merely new to us.
Let me know if you see anything unusual with the asteroid.
No problems yet, Commander.
Let me know if you see anything unusual with the asteroid.
Okay, so the... Okay, there we go.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Very unorthodox, bringing a reporter on a space mission. But she is very capable, and she writes interesting stories.
Not just the space mission, the mission that, if fucked up, will kill everyone.
Everything okay with the pig?
Everything's fine as far as I can see, Commander. Miles can tell you more than I can.
Low out. Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
Robbins here. What is it?
Getting anything juicy for your first article?
I'm not writing my article right now, Commander Lowe.
This is all pretty dull so far, Robbins. I hope you can find something interesting for your lead.
Commander Lowe, am I doing something wrong?
No, I'm just trying to be friendly.
And I'm trying to be a good crew member. Can't you forget for even 1 second that I'm a reporter?
Just want to make sure you're having a wonderful time, Robbins.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
Just want to make sure you're having a...
It's a little difficult to see when that one's grayed out.
Have you looked up at the Earth yet, Robbins?
Oh, is that big blue thing the Earth?
Some people get vertigo when they realize that they're hanging upside down 200 miles over the ocean.
Do some of them throw up? Is that what you want me to do?
I thought it was something you might want to write about.
I actually had a pretty good career as a writer before I had you to think up ideas for me, Commander.
I just want you to be happy, Robbins. So you'll write nice things about us.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
I hope you're still happy, Robbins.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
What do you think of our archaeologist, Brink?
I'm very impressed with his experience. He headed the U.S. Geological Survey team that mapped the surface of Venus.
He'll be taking a close look at the asteroid to make certain the detonation points they've chosen are suitable. See that big tool chest? We call it the Pig.
I've logged 100 hours working with every tool in the Pig, Commander Lowe.
Everything okay with the Pig?
As far as I can see, Commander.
Low out. Load aboard and do you copy?
Like carbon paper, boss.
Are we in position, Ken?
Attila's given us less gravity than I expected, but the attitude jets are compensating.
You're saying Attila is less massive than we expected?
Hey, maybe Attila's nothing but a big old bubble. How do we know what's inside an asteroid?
Let me know if you notice something that would change our mission parameters.
Sure thing, boss. Right now, Attila's sleeping like a baby.
You ready for us to part company, Ken?
Everything's in position, boss.
Any problem with us taking the Pig now, Ken?
Just tell Miles and you can take the little squealer to market.
This is one big ugly pig.
Is that why Cora always calls it her baby?
I heard that, Ken.
Low out.
Cockpit out.
Miles, this is Lowe. Do you read?
Yeah, Boston. I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
How's the congressional campaign going without you?
Well, my opponent is demanding equal time in space.
With or without a suit?
Just don't screw up the mission, Boston, and I'll be in Congress next January.
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
Till my opponent offers you more money.
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
Only if you move to Mississippi, Boston.
I just want you to know you've got my...
Maybe if somebody helps you figure out the levers in the voting booth.
I just want you...
Oh, you finally learned how to make an X.
I just want you to...
Oh, I've already got the aging astronaut vote locked up.
I just want you...
And I haven't even paid you your dollar yet.
I just...
Just don't tell anyone else, Boston. It might cost me the election.
I just...
It's no use, Boston. I'm not gonna make you head of NASA.
God damn.
I just want...
You can vote for me 20 times, Boston, and I still won't marry you.
I just want you to...
I bet you say that to all the candidates.
I just want...
Does this mean you've forgiven me for putting a leak in your catheter on your first launch?
I just want you...
Well, ain't you sweet?
There we go.
We're ready when you are, Cora.
Just give the word, Boston, and you got yourself a pig.
Ready for the deployment of the free fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
Crew is clear. Proceed.
Very swine.
Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
Load a landing team.
Swine time.
I'm taking the
Let's
pig
have it.
down to the surface. Follow me.
You be good to my baby, Boston, you hear me?
We'll be back soon, Cora. Try not to miss me too much. Blow out.
Yeah, hopefully we brought the shovel.
Robbins, this is Lowe.
Robin's here. I read you.
Just want to make sure you're having a wonderful time, Robbins.
I'm very, very happy, Commander.
I hope you're still happy, Robbins.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
What do you think of our archaeologist, Brink?
I'm very impressed with his
Well,
experience.
we heard this.
He headed the U.S. Geological Survey team that mapped...
He'll be taking a close look at the Kind of strange thinking of nuclear explosives as precision instruments, isn't it?
I think it's a nice change, compared to thinking of them as weapons.
Oh, I see. That's your story angle. Nukes to save the world instead of destroy it.
That's way too long to be the headline, Commander. More likely it'll be Nukes Save World. Or maybe Nukes blast Attila off course.
I thought it would be space aliens plot to abduct astronauts, destroy Earth with giant rock.
Apparently my career is amusing to you, Commander.
Why is it I can tease everybody on this crew except you?
Because they know you like them, Commander.
I like you, Robbins.
No, you don't.
What's the minute?
Let's blow up a planetoid together sometime, Robbins.
Oh, you think of the most romantic ideas.
You're kidding. That's the first time I've teased you and you didn't bite my head off.
That was the first time you didn't make fun of my profession.
I'll bet you make the pig the hero of the story, Robbins.
So far, it has the most attractive personality.
I was making a joke, Robbins.
I know, Commander. So was I.
What will you call it? Interview with a pig?
No, that's the title I'm using for the article about you.
I want you to know I'm very proud of my pig American heritage.
And pigs everywhere are proud of you, Commander Lowe.
Low out. Low to Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
Do you see any problems, Brink?
As you Americans might say, Commander.
Let me know if you see anything.
No problems yet, Commander.
What do you think?
Very unorthodox, but she is very capable.
Explosive charges haven't been bumped or anything, have they, Brink?
Alpha charge and beta charge are both doing fine, Commander.
I must hear everything.
Keep an eye on the pig, okay? Don't want it drifting off into space.
I travel all this way, and I end up as a swine herder.
Low out.
The Gumsov. Oh, yeah. Shovel. Nice, I'm ready to dig. Anyone want to talk about my shovel?
Low to Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here.
No one wants to talk about my shovel. I dig it.
No thanks. You can do the digging.
Such a primitive archaeology tool.
Goddamn. Space. Quadrant Uno, that's where the swine is. Quadrant Doso. Target surface. I gotta fucking dig the shit out of this.
Let's see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion. Nice and smooth now.
They all look like they have blonde hair with the gold visor.
Shuttle, this is Low. We're placing the explosive in Quadrant 2.
Acknowledged.
Could you give me a hand with this, Brink?
I'll be right there, Commander Lowe.
Put. Help me, Brink.
Excellent work, Brink. Ken, the charge is set.
Instruments confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
It's explosive device Alpha.
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls. I'd say this charge is armed.
Quick, before the LED runs out of power. No?
Robbins, this is Low. Do you read?
Robin's here. I read you.
Can you move us?
Low out.
Fucking
Cora,
boulder.
Ken, I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in 0G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? It might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Brink, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you. Better fly clear.
Thanks for the warning.
Looks like it worked.
Well, that was easy.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the
Wait.
same rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars. If you can pick her up.
I hate you.
Careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a sexist pig in Maggie's article. I'm not here to spy on you.
Lighten up, Robbins. They're just teasing you. If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk freely on the open frequency.
Get fucked, Surface.
No need. The target's ready for the explosive charge.
Completely? Or do we 0G dig?
No need. The target's ready for the explosive
Alright.
charge.
The skip dialogue button has always been weird in LucasArts games. It's on the fucking
Shuttle, this is
period
low.
button.
Now placing the explosive on the
Oh,
base
hello,
of the asteroid
Rumpus.
in Quadrant 3.
Acknowledged.
I need another hand here, Brink.
Of course, Commander.
Half-assed. I thought you were pirating, Rumpus. Katie tickles my leg. I only have 2 bombs.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
The gum solve. Oh, flat, yeah. Swine's blinking.
Low to Brink. Come in, Brink.
I read you, Low. What is it?
Bye.
Low out.
So what was section 4? Oh no. Got too close to the ass there. Oh fuck. Fuck.
No way. I had that.
No, I didn't mean to. No. No, how do I turn that up? Back up. No. Plus? Yes. Okay, was there or something? Fuck, how do I?
Miles, this is Low. Do you read?
Miles here.
Got a space taxi on Commodore 60S.
All this way just to lay down 2 little nukes on a big rock.
Another
where was that?
example of big government wasting vast sums of money on silly projects like saving the world. Come on back.
Okay, I think I might have there.
How's the pig doing?
Squealing its little heart out. You can tell Borden my baby's ready to monitor the explosions whenever you give him the order.
Low. Oh. Low to Borden. Do you copy? I'm here, boss.
Do you think the pig will really survive these explosions?
Well, if Cora wasn't sure, do you think she'd let you leave her baby down there?
It was very red, wasn't it?
Both nukes are in place and armed. We We made pretty good time, I think.
Come on back home and we'll celebrate with a banquet of food in the tube.
Are we in position, Ken?
Attila's given us less gravity than I expected, but the attitude... Low out, cockpit out.
Let's do it. No.
Come in, Brink.
Brink here. Low out.
I think this in a tiny window. Yeah, I played the exact same thing then. Oog, oog.
Load aboard and do you copy?
I read you.
Both nukes are in play. We made pretty good...
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the firework.
Confirm
Nice.
everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
All clear, landing team.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors closed.
Doors closed.
Explosives armed.
Will nukes even work in space?
Go ahead.
Fuses don't burn.
Do it.
Now let's see, is it the big green triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting impatient.
Here we go. We have detonation, alpha and beta.
What are the instruments showing?
Nothing big coming our way.
What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing. We're stable again. Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken?
Everything's go for a surface walk at your option.
Then let's go, landing team.
Good
Let's
thing
see
we're
what
called
Attila looks
Boston,
like
not
after
Houston.
plastic surgery.
Gene Rumpus.
Be careful, kids. Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Roberts. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now. You agree, Robbins?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way.
Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time.
Please be careful, everyone. Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light. You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion.
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... Old, but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet. It just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
I got some. Let's have an Oogle.
I think you're right, Brink. The stone projection isn't natural.
Yes, but what is it doing here?
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
Low to Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
Still, just one too fast.
Can you tell me how stone can be piled up in a tunnel this way?
I can't think of any geological explanation for them, Commander.
I wonder if these odd projections might be covering something.
I wish I knew, Commander.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Very unorthodox, bringing a reporter on a space mission. But she is very capable, and she writes interesting stories.
Sorry, we don't have any better light source than the pig.
My problem isn't lack of light. It's lack of experience with the interior of asteroids.
Low out.
Yeah. We get some of that fucking experience going after this.
Robbins, this is Low. Do you read?
Robin's here. I read you.
If I clear away these odd stone formations, will there be an article later about how I vandalized Earth's new moon within 10 minutes of getting here?
Commander, do you make all your decisions while thinking about what the press will say about them?
I've never had the press with me on a mission before.
I'm as curious about what's underneath the stone as you are.
I'm thinking of scratching. Kilroy was here on the rock.
Technically, Commander, I'm not sure we should call that thinking.
Everything looks pretty strange with the light coming up with a pig like this.
My dad used to put a flashlight under his face on Halloween and scare the neighborhood kids. It made him look so eerie.
Scary.
Low out.
Maybe I can ask the speech up a little bit.
It's the pig.
Could probably actually go for a little more as well.
It's the pig.
This plate's mine now.
Look at this, Brink. This can't be natural.
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact?
Orbs?
But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear. Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager?
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Robbins. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock. And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Low.
I understand and agree, Commander Low. There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Robbins.
I understand, Commander Low.
Ken, Low here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Just tell them, Gordon. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately afterward.
Oh, cool. This is like a secret code.
Just think, Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
We're getting back to work down here, Ken. Low out. I'm giving this baby a little push.
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
You tell me, Blum.
The plate just dropped down inside something.
The plate is gone?
Yeah. Isn't this thing still coming towards the planet?
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken...
He's fine, man.
It's a small dark opening. It's a small dark opening.
Dark, you say?
It's a small, dark opening.
Ass.
It's the pig.
Send in the pig.
Miles, come in, Miles.
I read you, Lo. What is it?
Yeah, but they already blew those.
Cora, did you ever pass notes in class?
All the time, Boston.
Oh, so it's a
I
moon
feel like
now.
somebody's passed me a note.
See?
I don't know how to read it. Cora, I gotta tell you, after this trip, sitting around in Congress is gonna be real boring.
Sitting around up here in the shuttle ain't exactly a thrill right now either, Boston.
How long will the pig hold out as a light source?
Plenty of time. If it starts to run low, we can pull my baby up to the surface and let the solar batteries recharge.
Low out.
How long is plenty of time? God damn.
Borden, this is Low. Do you read?
I read you, Lo. What is it?
Anything from Houston?
No, the tracking stations report that everything's fine so far.
I can't wait till I get up there and tell you what this is all about.
Oh, take your time, boss. I'm only going crazy up here, not knowing anything about what's going on.
The pigs seem to hold up pretty well in the nuclear explosions.
Yep, every now and then, the lowest bidder does it right.
God
Low out.
Don't nukes
Cockpit out.
basically bin all electronic ass?
I can't use these two things together.
That's not right.
I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections.
It's your decision, Commander.
The swine shield.
I'm going to push another one.
I wish we could
Like
be
how
sure
he
we weren't
scoots
destroying whatever
backwards a
message
bit.
they meant us to receive.
It seems to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
Aha.
It's another metal plate.
I wish there was some sort of inscription.
There would have been if he'd let me write Kilroy was here.
Here's number 3.
It disappeared too.
It's a deep hole into the rock. It's a deep hole into the rock.
We're 3 for 3 here, folks.
I've heard of putting a message in a bottle, but never in a big rock.
The best animation.
Here's the last one.
Well, we've done it. Whatever it is we did.
Well, here goes nothing.
We're with you, Commander. So, the asteroid is hollow.
Time to update Houston. Low to shuttle. Static. Must be all this rock.
We're cut off. Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah, they can sit tight for a few more minutes while we poke around.
Oh boy, poking around. My favorite.
A small vent leading back to the outer chamber.
Oh, damn it.
A small vent leading back to the outer chamber.
Robbins, this is Lowe.
Robbins here. What is it?
Do you see anything significant?
That pentagon shape on the far wall. I think it's raised up from the surrounding surface.
Like a pedestal.
A pedestal, but there's nothing standing on it.
Unless we do. Who would have guessed Attila had a place like this inside?
Somebody guessed something, Commander. Or you wouldn't have been given your secret mission.
If we need the pig, we'll bring it in here with us.
I'm sure you'll make the right call.
Low out. Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here.
Does this make any sense to you?
This cavern has been shaped as a dodecahedron, but I have no idea why.
This looks like more than we ever expected.
Don't be foolish, Commander. I am a geologist, yes, but there are many geologists more prominent than I. Always I suspected that my work in archaeology was the real reason I was brought along.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Very unorthodox, but she is very...
Do you see?
No, I can see just fine without it.
Low out.
You tell me, Blum. This is mine.
These plates probably fit together, but how? These plates probably fit together, but how?
Why would it be shaped like that if that's the bottom one? Spend months assing.
What's happening?
Unmoving! I feel like someone turned me inside out twice.
It's a little difficult to move now.
That's because we've got gravity. Planet-type gravity. We're not inside the asteroid anymore. And the pressure is equalized. There's an atmosphere.
Can we breathe it?
Our suits are checking that automatically. Here we are. Yes, it's at least as breathable as the air in LA. Of course, there's always the danger of airborne infectious agents.
I don't think so. Alien microbes should be no threat to us. They have not evolved to make use of our cell structures.
The oxygen in our suits won't last long anyway. I say we take them off and save the remaining oxygen for the return trip.
If there is a return trip.
The air tastes good.
Surprise, surprise. Attila was a spaceship all along.
A starship, faster than light. We're not in our own solar system. No planet but Earth has an atmosphere like this, and this ain't Earth.
After so many years of bad TV shows and crackpots with phony pictures, here is the real proof. There is alien life.
Low to cockpit, over. Low to payload, over. Yeah, I'd say we're out of range. Way out of range.
I don't see any aliens coming to greet us.
For all we know, it might have been 1,000,000 years since these people sent out Attila, and they long since died out.
I don't know about you, but I didn't pack a lunch.
Or a can of pop.
Well, we might as well look around and learn what we can about this place. We might be here a while.
Oh, it's spectacles? Yeah. Imagine getting something like that, and you spend a month decoding the strange glyphs and shit, and it turns out it's just some guy's porn collection, some alien.
Brink, how does Maggie seem to be holding up?
She seems to be fine, Commander.
Like you, boss?
I'm okay.
We all have to watch out for each other. How are you doing, Brink?
You mean apart from being trapped on an alien planet with no idea of how to get back?
This is a pretty desolate place.
Whoever once lived here, I think they are long since gone. So much dust. Undisturbed except by our own feet.
Can you make any sense of what you see here?
A good archaeologist doesn't expect to make sense of things until he's been digging at a site for years.
We don't have years.
Maybe years are all we have.
I hope you can figure some way out of this place. I don't think we'll be able to climb these walls.
In my years of studying rocks and ancient sites, I learned that sometimes the best way down is up, and sometimes the best way up is down.
Yeah, well, I hope that made sense to you, because it sure didn't make any sense to me. Thanks. Robbins. You doing okay?
Oh, I'm fine. This is the greatest story of my life. The only trouble is, I have no way of telling it to anybody.
What I mean as well, like, look at this and the animations and shit. This is gorgeous.
This place is as desolate as the Midwest.
Almost as desolate as the Midwest.
Also, I can hear animals.
Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
If only I had ruby slippers.
Maggie, does Brink look okay to you?
So far, he looks fine.
I'm okay, Commander. Thanks for your concern.
We all have to watch out for each other. Thanks.
Very fine style. Jetpacks, oh boy.
Where are you going, Lo?
I was gonna check for water. Or some way out of here.
I think we should remain together.
Fine. Follow me.
This is no longer a space expedition, Lo. This is an archaeological dig. Therefore, I am the obvious leader.
Fine. Whenever we need to dig something up, you can use the shovel. In the meantime, our first business is to survive. Our second task is to get home. We need to work together, and I'm still the commander of this mission.
You don't know any more about surviving on an alien world than I do.
Boston is right, Ludger. He's the one with experience in survival, and we need someone in command. This is no time for a foolish power struggle.
All right, I agree. For now.
Yeah, the best time to question the chain of command. Fucking just start assing. PowerPoint. A little reminiscent
Fantastic.
of Another World as well.
More proof of alien life.
Do you think there's anyone or anything alive?
It seems someone had to have been here.
Let's hope they're peaceful. Or gone. This alien technology is hopelessly ruined. Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust, corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
Look at him go. Kitty, what?
We might need this wire later. I'm gonna see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off at the breaker box?
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah. Ha. Stand back in case something comes down on our heads.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
Changing
Phantoms?
shapes, mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
Next time I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did. What could that have been?
Not a random electrical discharge.
Maybe it's a kind of computer display. Maybe to the aliens who piloted this ship it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing. It still might be useful. Did any of you see? Was this here before that thing appeared?
Of course it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
It's a rod, engraved, 5 geometric shapes. It's a rod, engraved, 5 geometric shapes. Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here. When we get back, the engineers are gonna have a field day trying to figure out how this worked. It's closed. The chest is empty. Some kind of device. I have no clue what it might be for. Brink. What was that apparition?
Ah, so much to learn and not a single piece of instrumentation.
Thanks. Robbins. Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
I don't know, but apparition seems like a good word for it.
Do you think we just set off an alarm?
Right now, I'd be glad to see some spaceport police come and arrest us.
I've never felt anything like that. It was as if I were inside a magnet. I'm still tingling.
Do you think it could have been alive?
Who knows what life really is? But it sure was an organic life. Maggie, does Brink look okay to you?
So far, he looks fine.
I'm okay,
We all have... Thanks. Brink. What was that apparition?
Ah, so much to learn and not a single piece of instrumentation.
I don't know if I set that off by pulling the wire or if it was just coincidence.
Just keep pulling everything you see and we'll find out, Lo.
Do you think that was an attempt to communicate with us?
Was your pulling the wire an attempt to communicate with them? Did it ever occur to you that maybe if they wanted to communicate with us, they'd just come up and talk?
You're like, yo.
Thanks.
Very fine.
It's indicating to the right.
What, your right or my right?
It's indicating to the right.
But what a... Goddamn. I would much prefer a Fisk on a string.
It's indicating to the left of me.
Yeah, left will always be opposite of his ass. Fucking diodes.
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something. Or show us something.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive. Or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps.
Creep Lord.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones
I'm
to me.
gonna eat the fuck out of that rat.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
A grave?
Best guess.
And now a home for those rat-like things. It looks like something is buried here. It looks like something is buried here. This is light, but it feels as strong as steel.
Is it?
What? Are you just going to dig right in? With a shovel? You will destroy the site.
I'm not doing archaeology right now, Brink. I'm looking for something to help get us home.
Your name will live forever. As the bone-headed space hero who destroyed precious data at the first alien archaeological site.
That's better than having my name live forever. As a commander of an expedition that disappeared and was never heard from again. Now get out of the way if you aren't gonna help, Brink. This might take a while.
Fine with me fucking up a bunch of goddamn technology that might actually be reverse engineered into something useful, but a pile of dirt, that's where we fucking draw the line.
What a fine accomplishment, Commander. Now we have a pile of meaningless dirt and bones.
Maybe not. You never know when an alien bone will prove useful.
Well, the bone was in the top
Whatever
house.
creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
I guess not.
What do you think? Was this the skull of a sentient being? Or a pet? Or a beast of burden?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
It's a strange-shaped jawbone. The teeth still look strong.
Good old Robert Patrick. Oh, yeah?
Do you think we could climb this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall, are they writing or decoration?
You're asking us? It seems to be pointing at this mound.
Mound Lord.
With that device pointing at this mound, I suspect there might be something buried here.
Alien
How
dildo.
scientific of you, Commander. Another random hole bulldozed by our fearless leader.
Maybe not. I thought I saw something shining. An artifact.
It looks like a bracelet.
This artifact is very delicate. It looks like it may be useful as well as ornamental.
Good thing I didn't fucking bin it with the goddamn...
I wouldn't mind wearing it, but it's too small for my wrist.
Bin it with the
Right.
ass.
What do you make of the last ghost event?
Maggie may be right. It could be sentient, but one does not judge too hastily.
Brink, how does Maggie seem to be holding up?
She seems to be fine, Commander.
I'm okay.
We all have to... Do you have any guesses as to what these things are?
First of all, Commander, I don't guess.
Yes, you do.
Second of all, if I did, it wouldn't take me long to consider looking more closely at that spot where the last one hovered.
Mm-hmm. I think in this sort of case it would be best to assume it is sentient, because you can always figure out it isn't later, but if it was sentient and you didn't act as if it was, you might piss it off.
I could really use your best educated guess about that apparition.
Given my vast experience in alien apparitions, Commander Lowe, I'd say it might have been correlated to that spot.
Hint Lord.
Thanks. Robbins.
Yeah, so they moved away from the usual phrase stuff in this, which makes it a little more ass.
Do you think that apparition meant anything?
I'm not sure, but it seemed to focus on that spot.
Which reminds me, I might do the brain path of Fate of Atlantis, which I've never done. Might do that for Christmas, since I'm just gonna be sitting here.
That's 2 occurrences. I'm not sure what to make of them.
Don't look at me, Commander. That last one did seem to hover over that spot, though.
You in that
Maggie,
spot.
Does Brink look okay to you?
So far, he
God
looks fine.
damn it.
I'm okay.
We all have... Assuming it was sentient, what do you think that thing was trying to tell us?
Commander Lowe makes a concession. Since this is a momentous occasion, I'll tell you that I think the spot it was pointing at might be interesting to look at.
Thanks.
I've been trying to get Emperor's Tomb working, but it just doesn't stream well, sadly. Alright, so there's a reason why I, instead of Googling this immediately, decided to ask.
I'm gonna see if I can enlarge the hole. Maybe there's something under here.
Yeah, maybe something lives down in that hole.
The utterances of experts.
The ground is soft here. Loose. I think this used to be an opening, and over the years, wind has filled it up with sand and dirt.
Here, let me see. Yes, that's right. You're probably right.
Full archaeology spec up in here.
Treacherous. It could be hollow under there.
Commander, I think it's time for an archaeologist to do the digging. I'm used to dealing with drifted soil.
The shovel is yours, Brink. Just be careful. The ground's pretty unstable. My feet kept sinking.
My whole training is to be careful, not to charge in with guns blazing. Finally, a good use for my extensive training.
Look at her massive ass.
No, it's completely...
I can't!
No!
Brink! I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't.
It happened too fast. Can we get down there? How long a drop is it?
Looks like the rubble has formed a ramp. Follow me. Here he is. He's not moving.
Brink! Boston. He's dead.
I should have been the one digging.
Then you'd be the dead one.
It was my responsibility to.
Brink and I are not children or trained monkeys. We're
Why,
responsible
Sylvia?
adults. It could have been any of us, and there's not a thing you could have done to prevent it.
But to lose Brink, and we've only been up here.
Look, you can't keep me safe, and I can't keep you safe. So there's no particular reason for us to stay together. Our odds of getting back to Earth are better if we work separately on figuring this place out.
I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Why? Because we're safer together? Ask Brink about that.
Because maybe I won't know what I'm seeing without you to help me understand it.
If you find something interesting, the communicators still work. Till then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Maggie, it's against every rule of military action for an officer to be separated from his command.
Boston, this isn't a military action. And you don't have a command. There's just you and me, and we both know exactly the same amount about this situation, which is to say, nada, nothing, zip. If we suddenly find ourselves facing an army, then you're in command again. Until then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Nobody likes you when you smart off like that.
Yeah, all my psychological tests as a kid said that I didn't work well with others.
So this is what failure feels like.
Yeah, Fucking... I'll call you if I get attacked by something.
Well, it probably wouldn't hurt too. The plants seem to draw energy from my body and disperse it among all the plants. They must share a common root system.
Look at Brink is looking sour as he died. The reason he died from such
a... You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
The reason he died from such a short fall is because he got Brinkle Bone Syndrome.
You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
Well, we have food at least.
It won't do anything. Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
Robbins here. I read you.
Do you think that apparition meant anything?
I'm not sure, but it seemed to focus on that spot.
We've heard this.
I'm sorry Brink is dead, but I don't think it's right for you to blame me for it.
I don't blame you.
It's not safe for us to be separated.
It's not safe for us to be together either. In fact,
no,
Boston,
but one is safer. Look at her moping.
I'm sorry that I can't protect against every possible accident, but that doesn't mean it isn't better for us to stay together.
Would you stop taking this personally, Boston? I'm doing my best to decipher the inscriptions that are all over the place here. Would you be any good at that?
No.
So please, go do what you're good at, and I'll stay where I am and do what I can do best. For instance, you might figure out how to turn on the lights around here.
Just keep poking the plants forever.
Brink's death scared me too, Maggie.
Well, it didn't scare me. I've seen people die before, Boston. I've covered terrorism, I've covered executions, I've covered wars.
So what you're saying is, this is just another assignment for you?
Coming on the space shuttle to divert the course of Attila, that was just another assignment. Nobody ever asked me if I wanted to go to an alien world from which there might be no return.
Nobody knew.
You expected something alien, Boston, and you didn't tell me.
What if you had known? Known everything. Coming here, being marooned, Brink dead.
Oh, shut up, Boston.
You would have come anyway, wouldn't you?
Don't you have something useful to do?
It's not that hideous, Lentil.
Brink's still dead.
Thanks for the status report.
Nice.
Thanks. Robbins, this is Lowe. Do you read?
This is Robin.
Got any ideas about our friendly ghost? Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
How can I know, Boston? But I think it was trying to show us how to get down here. Brink falling and getting killed, that was an accident. Whether the ghost is a sentient being or some kind of holographic guide, it led us into a different part of the complex, didn't it?
Yeah, but is that good or bad?
It's better than sitting around in the sunlight wishing for a swimming pool.
Where do you think we'll run into our next ghost?
If it was just a leftover holographic display, maybe we've seen the last one. But if it's an intelligent entity, it could still be watching, evaluating us.
I should have worn my Sunday best.
What's that? The t-shirt with no holes?
Goddamn crackly audio.
Do you think that apparition meant anything?
I'm not sure.
Thanks. Load a shuttle. Come in, Ken. Way out of range.
Penultimo.
Shallow indentations.
Seems familiar.
It's pointing at me.
Sword.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for.
The most bored man in this hole.
Another one of these engraved sticks. What are they? Wands? Batons? Bludgeons? Maybe some kind of handheld computer game. With my luck, it's a hand grenade.
That's where Robbins went, I assume.
There's an airtight seal between these two rooms. There's an airtight seal between these two rooms. This looks like a command center.
Nonsense.
This hole is empty. It's an energized crystal. This crystal is lifeless. This crystal, it's an energized crystal. It's an energized crystal. It's where all the crystals meet. This hole is empty. I can't use these two things together. It's an energized crystal. This crystal is lifeless. It won't accomplish anything. That won't fit. I can't use these two things. That won't fit. That won't fit. That won't fit.
Brain, old brain. But I'd have to probably charge this one.
This crystal is lifeless. It's an energized crystal.
They call me Exitfurt. Of course. Akadonk. We're underwater, blub blub. I hear the Welsh, their mournful blare. Oh yeah, not sure about Crusade. Don't know. I think I saw a mate play it once. It's a bit dry. Has Hitler though. Ah, another brink.
It won't do anything. It's a rod, engraved, 5 geometric shapes.
Fuck.
It won't do anything.
How the fuck do I get him to look at this? I forget.
These seem to serve the same function, but they don't seem to fit together.
I think it was more Maniac Mansion in Together Fitness.
Doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay toilet.
That's alright. How do I look at these?
I can't use these two things together. I can't use these two things together.
I need you to look at this, Lo.
It's a rod, engraved, 5 geometric shapes.
Because these rods have these shapes, and I can oogle them, I know. But I'm not sure how to actually bring up the ASS interface.
It won't accomplish anything.
Hmm. You'd think it'd be like that. Here's the yellow door. I think it is. It's the purple one.
I can't use these two things together.
But now he'll oogle. Green, diamond, red square, thingy. Green round, red ass. They're sort of the same, aren't they? No, like that. No. Hmm.
It's a rod, engraved, 5 geometric shapes.
Alright, that works there. Wait, I'm terrible at remembering things, god damn. Time to get brainiative.
The door is shut tight.
Maybe.
It won't do anything. I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key. But is this the key to this lock? And if it is, how does it work?
Simon.
And why am I talking to myself? How long before I'm completely nuts?
Nuts.
I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key. But is this, and if it is, and why am I how long? I can't use these two things together. I can't help feeling like, and if And why am I... How long?
Purple door, purple door. This is what. So we have the yellow one and the purple one. That one looks purple. It would seem the ass. So we can find the yellow. This one looks yellow. But that one looks to have 5 asses.
It's a rock engraved 5.
Okay, look at that one for some fucking reason.
I can't help feeling, but is this the... And if it is, and why am I talking? How long?
Yeah.
I can't use these two things together. I can't help but is... And if it is, and why? How...
I hadn't asked that one yet. Yes, kitty. Oh, boys, what's a minute? What's a minute, boys?
It won't accomplish anything. I can't help feeling like this thing is some...
Oh, fuck me.
Kind of key. But is it... And if it is... And why... How long...
It's on the
it
door,
won't
yes.
accomplish anything. A row of dark crystals. Some kind of control. The door is shut tight.
Nah, they'd be Asian then. Try that shit though. Fuck. Alright, pond. That ought to be it.
I can't help feeling like this thing...
Fuck. Oh, goddamn.
Some kind of... But is this... And if it is... And why... How... It won't do anything.
It's an alright game. I received a picture of Flat Cat under the Christmas tree. Very fine. The problem here is mechanically how to do this. I know what to do. My brain. Yeah, sure, small hint me. I think there might be somewhere else I haven't asked. Yeah, get the light back on. I think I need to ask something with that crystal. Ask it back up. What assume? Time to get basic in the basement.
It's hot here, and it's glowing down there.
Thanks. And now you have polio.
10 to 1, it's the power source for this place. All I need to do now is to find the light switch, or the plug, or the fuse box, or whatever makes this thing work. An instruction manual might help. Maybe a map. And I could use a sandwich. And a hot jukebox and a cold beer. Or just a starship headed for home. Get a grip, Boston.
Reset. One back. Oh yeah, let's see what the other thing does. He's just standing there, staring at the thing. Oh right. Let's give a look at that again. So it goes left, right, down, up. Okay. Left, right, down, up. Okay, so purple left, red right, green down, ass up. Tie them. Okay, so I think we just need to left the fucker a bunch. Let's see how far that'll get us. 3 left, let's go. Need another 2 left, I think. Who built this? Fucking massive system for when idiots drop things. That might actually be too much left there. Let's try 3 down and see what we ask. Okay, I fucked that up then. Okay, I think I got it. Let's assume red is pick up then. Well, I had it, I guess. Oh no, I have it. Where'd it go? There it is again. Hello. No, you sort. Yes, boys. Google Edge. Yes, kitty. I guess we're gonna put it in the middle.
I can see a lens way down at the bottom.
Okay, there we go. Yes, kitty, come here. Oh, let me gum sub before I fuck this up. Yes, boys. Right, so it goes down. Don't go flatways a bunch. See if Jimmy needs to be in the middle or some shit. Fucking son of a bitch. That's far too. So two less, one up, maybe. Yes, kitty. You sitting there being cute? Oh, so cute, boys. Not actually sure what I saw there. There's one, two left, I think. 1, 2 flatways. There. Things are like weird. That looks alright. If it is supposed to be in the middle. Nope, I didn't give a shit about that. Nando's. I guess that's where it fell down from. Got the power! Ooh, 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 ooh. The dig file. Yes, kitty, you're making face at me. What's the meaning? call me Brains this shit for. Brain lowered.
This crystal is it's an energy. This hole is empty. It's an energized crystal. It's an energized crystal.
I guess not. Yeah. Aliens are probably bulls already, so it's just fucking shit. Spend a lot of time ambulating. I bet I'll get a crystal in that ass room. She called what's her face and be smug.
So much for the cafeteria idea.
Boston, are you there?
I just got the power turned on and a door opened up here. They use geometric shapes as a kind of combination for the locks.
Boston, you won't believe where I am. I'm in a place filled with alien technology, the most fantastic things I've ever seen. And the machines are working.
How'd you get there?
I don't know yet. I mean, they're really alien. Like nothing I've seen before.
Don't go too fast, Maggie.
I'll be careful, Boston. But it's not like we have time to use correct scientific procedures to test these things.
Where are you? How can I get to you?
I wish I knew. It's a sure thing you can't get here the way I did. I slid through a low tunnel in the rock, and then it kind of got filled with debris when the roof collapsed.
You could have been killed.
Gee, I guess this isn't safe. But if we'd been together, whoever went through the crack second would definitely have been killed. Keep that in mind when you're thinking about coming to save me. I handled it just fine.
Yeah, I guess you did.
We're both doing
luck.
okay, Boston. We'll find a way to connect up with each other when it matters.
Maggie, good work.
Thanks, Boston.
NP, you slag. Katie, what's up, man? Katie, what's up, man? Katie. And now for some unfortunate 3D. Ugly, 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 ugly. And this was what got praised, not the finely pixel art. It clashes a lot with stuff like this.
Now I know what my pet hamster felt like.
Weak door lord.
I need some help to pry this door open. I need some help to pry this door open.
Help me. Purdy. Probably the deadest thing I've ever seen. Oh boy, water.
Plenty of water here. If it's drinkable, then we won't die right away. We'll have plenty of time to starve to death.
Shit, 3D. Yeah, eat Brink.
If Maggie were here, I'd tell her not to take a chance on swimming in the same water with a large eel that may or may not think of her as dinner. So maybe I'll take my own advice and stay on dry land.
Oh well. Phantom.
Another ghost. The last one pointed the way down into the Nexus. Of course, that's how Brink died.
Alright, device. Fuck.
I can't open it.
Oh well.
A bunch of displays set into the walls. Inscriptions here and there. I'd say it looks like some kind of museum. Strange glowing crystals. Symbols written on a plate. Looks like an alphabet.
That's mine now. Of course I have hands. Oh damn, oh no. It's that dragon thing from every quest that ever existed. Oh nice, at least pill bugs aren't eating your clothes.
Could this be some sort of burial chamber?
How to batter something. Welcome to the Coalition. Rod.
Another one of these engravings on a stick. That canister sure packs a punch.
Robert Patrick is a fine man. And they already did budget O'Neill when they got MacGyver instead of Kurt Russell. Never mind. That sounds like messing around. Which goes against everything as Richardson asks for.
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor. Always attach the jumper cables to the dead battery first.
Oh god damn it. Wait, hold on.
I can't use these two things together. There's nothing to attach it to. It won't do anything.
Oh well. Let's batter. Well, we're gonna have to eat Brink, so let's batter him.
Who knows if this will even work? Even if these really are the same crystals I saw resurrecting an alien in that museum display. They weren't designed for humans, but it's worth a shot. Brink, are you okay?
I feel fine. What happened? I remember digging, and the ground gave way under me.
Brink, you've been dead for several hours.
You Americans, always exaggerating.
I assure you, Brink, no pulse, no breath, dead. But I found a couple of life crystals in a museum, and from a display there, I got an idea of how to use them.
Where's the crystal? I have to see it.
I wasn't sure it would work on a human being.
Our cellular structures must be very similar. Boston, it didn't just bring me to life. It brought me to life. I feel more powerful, more energetic, more alive than I've ever felt before.
Maggie, do you read me?
Yes, I do. I hope this is important.
I think so. Brink isn't dead anymore, Maggie.
You have a very sick sense of humor. Goodbye.
No, wait, I'm serious.
Deadly serious.
Brink! I can't believe it.
It was a crystal I found in the museum. The display there showed it bringing someone back to life, so I tried it.
A crystal that heals the dead. If we ever get back home, this will change the world. It'll change everything.
It's not just being alive again, Maggie. I feel perfect. I feel like I never knew what good health was until today.
Now it's all the more important we find a way home.
It's always kind of important to me.
Keep exploring, Boston. I'll get back to work on the language.
You got it, Maggie. Brink. You still feel okay, Brink?
It's almost worth falling through holes on alien planets if you feel this good afterward.
I remember there was probably a fly or something.
This place is as empty as an ancient ruin, but at the same time, almost everything is still in working order.
I know what you mean. This must have been how the bear's house felt to Goldilocks. They just stepped away for a moment. They'll be back anytime.
Do you think Maggie can learn an alien language?
She's very intuitive. If she used a crystal, she could learn anything.
I got this inscription from the museum. What do you think?
I think that's Maggie's department. I don't want to be bothered with things like this.
What do you think the chances are that scientists back on Earth will be able to figure out these life crystals and make more?
They have to, that's all. You have no idea how good it feels to have such strength surging through my body. And not just my body. My mind has never been so alert. We have to find more of these crystals if we can. More and more of them.
Damn it, Blum.
The ghost we saw that led us to that hole you fell through. I saw another one at the museum spire.
A museum guide?
Whatever these ghosts are, I think they're trying to lead us to something.
are, but are they leading us somewhere we want to go?
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
NP. Oh, there's actually a plate there.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
Music's all like, ugh. Oh, speaking of pillbugs eating your shit. Oops. Do you want more battering, Brink?
That could be a really bad idea.
But why? He seems fine. I have to turn the thing off first. God damn, you move slowly. One might say he has low speed. Oh, NVM. Dink Lord. Brink, come here. Come here, Brom. Yes, boys, you ogle me in this manner. So damn cute, this kitty. Glad to have Blum back. Fine man. He knows what he's about.
Brink, would you give me a hand with this?
Sure.
Kitty.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. That was the longest visit from a ghost yet.
The whole display is centered on this basin. It's full of crystals. Are these the life crystals? Like the one you used to bring me back to life?
They look like it.
Then it couldn't be more clear. These life crystals are the reason they brought us to this world. They have found the secret of life, and they want to share.
Weren't you watching, Brink? I don't care what language you speak, that ghost shaped itself like a skull. It was warning us. These crystals are dangerous.
It was the symbol of death, Lo. These crystals are the antidote for death. That's what it meant.
What if there are side effects? Did you think of that?
The side effect is that I feel better than I ever felt before. If you had used a life crystal on yourself, your mind would also be as clear as mine,
and you'd see that there is nothing more important than getting these crystals and using them.
Brink, I think you're wrong. I think we need to be careful.
These aliens are kind and good, Commander. They have given us a gift.
Yeah? Well, if this is all so perfect, where are these aliens?
Maybe they've moved on to a higher plane of existence.
Or maybe they're all dead.
See how badly your brain is working. How could they be dead? They invented these life crystals. Commander, I feel sorry for you. Still tied down by an ordinary mind and ordinary fears. But I feel too good to want to argue with you. Believe what you want. I'm taking as many of these crystals as I can carry.
Which is free.
Well, I'm gonna take some for study back on Earth. I'm just not gonna use them.
But you will, Commander.
Very fine. Fucking Brink. Man wants to spend all
Maybe
his
I should
extra
take
lives.
one more life crystal.
Crystal Lord.
Brink.
How are you? Good morning.
Your eyes open for any metal plates like the ones we found back on Attila. I think if we find the right ones, they may fit in a triangular alcove in the Nexus.
And if they do fit, what would happen?
I have no idea, Brink, but I still think it's worth searching for them. Do you think Maggie can learn an alien language?
She's very
This place is as empty as an ancient ruin, but at the same...
I know what you mean. They just...
What do you think the chances are that scientists figure out...
They have to. You have no idea how... And not just my mind. We have to...
Thanks.
He's all a boy. Oh, that is again. So we established this thing doesn't eat things while they're in the water.
Gross. Hey, Brink. Do you think... Brink? Brink? Where are you? Brink, answer me.
Well, he was always sort of on the...
Brink, can you hear me?
Fuck.
Where are you?
Maggie, Brink's run off. He wasn't acting very rational when we found a big supply of life crystals. I'm afraid maybe those things are addictive, or they altered his personality or something. A ghost tried to warn us, but Brink was feeling too cocky to listen to good advice.
Just when this place starts looking benign, it finds new ways to be dangerous.
Anyway, I'm going on without him. I can't think of anything else to do.
I'll try to contact him now and then, see if he's willing to talk.
Thanks, Maggie.
Poor
I'm
turtle
beginning to
thing.
take this personally. Nobody wants to stay with me. Maybe it's my deodorant. I think it failed somewhere back there on Attila.
Lowe sounds so nice. Like he'd want to snuggle you in a rocking chair. Score. Check this right the fuck out, man. I'm gonna have our turtle friend again right the fucking away. And goddamn P. Perfect. Live, mate. No, don't squeeze it like that. You'll get it on your hands.
Damn. He didn't look like himself.
Man lives only for the ejaculate. Right, let's see. There was one of his ass lying up there. But who needs that sort of shit? We got these kind of DK assembly powers. We have some shit to spare. That's probably not great. Yeah. We've got to work on the hip here. Looks pretty good. Right? He looks like he'll live. There's a leg bone? What about the weird bone? I feel like I'm missing something. God damn it. No, so there's something that needs shit still attached there. Aha! Aha, new is good.
You just need a little something to make you complete, my friend.
You're an ass,
How
Lo.
about a little alien explosive device? Boom.
Loeb looks like such a fucking idiot in the little animations.
Now that the water's safe for swimming, I think it's time to see what's in that underwater cave.
We haven't spotted an underwater cave before, so... Very another world. Swimmy, swimmy. Circle of life. Well, that thing only ate stuff above water. Turtle was fine while it was in the water. Another rod.
Another engraving.
Brink, don't be a dickhead.
Brink, come in, Brink. Great. He's decided to play hide and seek. Well, I don't have time to waste on children's games.
Fuck.
I almost beat Maggie's high score. Robbins, this is Lowe.
Robbins here. I read you.
Brink seemed to be getting pretty strange before he took off on his own.
Perhaps those crystals have some sort of side effect. Or maybe he just wants to be alone for a while.
Sometimes I wonder if we're ever gonna find our way out of this.
Don't give up, Boston. We've still got plenty of time.
Do you think those crystals had anything to do with Brink leaving?
Who knows what side effects they might have? Still, it's pretty amazing that they work at all.
Maggie, I found a plate like the ones in the asteroid that triggered our journey here.
For all we know, any plates we find might send us on a voyage to the opposite edge of the galaxy.
Tell you what, I'll keep looking for more of them and you decipher that language so we can read the directions.
Great. You get to look for metal things lying around on the ground while I have to decode a completely alien language without any information about how they think or what they might be writing about. Yeah, that's a fair division of labor.
Still looking for more of these plates, Maggie.
While you're at it, see if you can find a big juicy steak. Or, I'm not fussy, a nice salad, or even a couple of grapes.
Can you see this on your communicator screen?
Some kind of inscription?
I found this in the museum. Can you read it?
It's not the same set of symbols I'm finding in the database here. I don't think it's designed for strangers to be able to read it.
Oh, damn crackly audio.
I wish you could read this inscription. I keep thinking that it really matters.
It's that filter they put on
Give me a chance to get
the
a
thing,
handle
I
on their
think.
language first. I'll give your inscriptions a try when I can.
I wish I knew how these life crystals work. Brink's probably using them on himself right now, getting some kind of high.
I just hope he isn't killing himself.
Maybe life crystal isn't the right name for them. you think Brink's running off had anything to do with the ghosts?
Maybe he feels a special kinship with them now that he's been dead.
What?
Thanks.
Yeah, tie them. Shit talker. Blub blub.
Nice view.
Waterlord. And thus all my gear, including the communicator, became dyed. Did you run up here, Brink? Hold on. No. Door Lord.
Nothing could open this door.
It's not a door then, it's a wall. Well, Brink didn't take the tram. Otherwise he'd be gone. Well, he's not at where the crystals are. Fuck him.
I better look at the engraving to get the combination. If this is the right key for this door. It won't do anything. I can't use these two things.
Let's try the ones I have first.
I better look at the engraving to get the combination. If I better look at the engraving to get.
Least dead man currently present.
I better look at the.
The one I did before was this. The others are new.
I better look at the engraving. I better look at the engraving to get the combination.
That's a yellow one, I think. Doesn't seem like it's yellow though. Find an ass here. Oh yeah, yo. Because apparently these aren't color coded like the ass is. So this is in fact not an ass door here. Ayos. blue ass, red round, green ass. Click in. Round blue ass.
I better look at the engraving to get the combination. If this is the right key for this, it won't accomplish anything.
But I fuck up the last one. No? This is it, isn't it? Last one's wrong? Oh, right. Oh. I knew that. Play with viewers. I pretend to be confused and then you guys are like, I'm helping. Yeah, it's my ass. Although I don't get paid, so I'm not professional. Honk honk.
Uh-oh. The other trams came as soon as I called them. Maybe there are some controls somewhere.
Brink just got run over. It's him yelling in German somewhere. Ayo.
It's a rod, engraved. 5 geometric
Damn it!
shapes.
The speed thing is right next to the ass. I'm a dumbass. This is it's the green door. Right, you can see it's green, right? That's purple. And then there's a orange over here. Yeah, that's my ass. Accomplished Sensford, they call me. Red round, blue diamond, and ass. Do another little bit, and then we'll do some more Tropico. Fuck. And continue tomorrow. Banan, indeed. Tell my brain is coming. Oh dear God. Oh. Too slow. Tram lowered. Honk, 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 honk. What would happen if I put Brink together wrong and send him up the ass. Ahuyek. Fine soundtrack though. So like where? Well, that was the same animation for the other place. Goddamn. Rumble. It says so because it wants you to time bullshit. Oh, Love, you're so slow.
That should be an Olympic event. I know I'd get at least the bronze.
The bronze. I'm sorry, we don't want to watch him do that again. Too late. Oh, you fuckhead. There's no stopping him once he started the animation. I hate you.
First time I ever did the wave all by myself.
He sounds so proud.
It won't do anything. This boulder is loose.
Like your nan. Runkle.
That should have turned on another light bridge, and it didn't. Bummer. I guess when you abandon machinery long enough, it's going to get out of adjustment.
Papers.
Just needs a little adjustment.
Another light bridge, he says. As if we have turned one on already. Right, you rat-ass bastard.
The way things have been going, I can pretty much bet that whatever that little beast just stole, I'm gonna want it really badly in a minute or two.
The most resigned man to things.
The last time I was small enough to get into a cave that size, I was 4 years old. Sorry, friend, but your little house is about to get a big front door. That looks big enough to squeeze through. It's the critter's empty nest. It's the critter's empty nest.
Critter hole.
It's the critter's empty nest.
So for ribcage, catch a cray.
Scavengers have picked these ribs clean, but the animal can't have been dead very long because the ribcage is still holding together. A thin metal plate with a button on it.
That's a nipple.
A short metal dowel.
Let's call it Malcolm.
That's a nice fit.
Look at his face.
A place for everything, and everything in its place.
We're missing something. Oil.
If only I had some bait for this trap. But I'll just have to play sheepdog. There's something moving in here.
Damn it.
A lot of useless junk collected by that little thief. A lot of useless junk collected by that little thief. A lot of useless junk.
Damn it.
There's something moving in here.
The most down go foot that was. Booga booga.
Now I've got you. If I let you out, you'll head for the place where you hide nice shiny machinery parts. The only trouble is, how am I gonna follow you?
If it hides nice shiny machinery parts, there's no need for us to put this tracking bracelet on it. Because we could just give it to it, they would put it there.
It's a small alien critter with an electronic collar.
Would you go?
Go, little creature. Roam free. A thin metal rod. The pin fits tightly in the hole.
Yeah.
It's got to be right under here. This is where the tracker's pointing. What if I hadn't brought this shovel along? No, that's not worth thinking about.
In a game called The Dig, why wouldn't you? Oh, yes.
The critter sure didn't like that. He took off down one of his tunnels.
It's like Huff.
It won't do anything.
Wait, did I actually pick the thing up? I didn't. I'm smart.
Now maybe I can get the door open.
Brain load. Need some Oracle Alchem.
Now with any luck, this will work.
Nipple back on.
Now let's get this thing closed up and see if it works. Open sesame.
Very loud doors. Impossible to come home late while your partner's a wobble in this alien society. That's probably why they all killed each other. Oh, I'm just gonna go to the toilet.
Another one of these engraved sticks.
Twin Vipers.
The scepter seems to have an electrical charge. It won't do anything.
Oh no. Oh fuck, we're Atlantis 2ing. Or was that 3? Did I just stumble ass first into it? I think I might have.
No! Why is that door closing? He didn't steal that part again, did he? I'm trapped in here? Ha! The controls still work on this side. I can see outside. It won't accomplish anything.
Moon map.
I can't use these two things together. It depicts a planet and its moons. Perhaps it's this planet. It depicts a planet and its moons. Perhaps it's this planet.
Moonvis, Moonvis. Little ass creature. Lord, this is just exit. Goodness. All these fucking rods, goddamn.
It's a glowing blue rod.
Yeah. Look at this crevice.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna stick my hand in some crack in the rock on an alien planet.
Become full James Franco. Should have been his head. How the hell this light bridge?
I can't open it.
What? Oh, there's a panel.
It won't accomplish anything. I can't use these two things together. It won't accomplish anything.
They're up for some shit. No rumble rumble. It's all the way down by the ass where we saw the thing. Might have missed some ass. Alright, great. Elton who? Why Mirox? Oh.
Just needs a little adjustment. Okay, so maybe it needs a little more adjustment.
Oh, I can moto as
If
these.
at first you don't succeed, I can't open it. It still doesn't work. If at first you don't succeed. That should have turned on another light bridge, and it didn't. Bummer. I guess when you abandon machinery long enough, it's going to get out of adjustment.
I fucking have to hold down the button.
If at first you don't succeed, it still doesn't work. If at first you don't succeed.
I say ass. Everything else you've always had to click. This fucking thing, you can just...
It doesn't look safe to walk there.
I say hard ass. What's the deal with the panel then? Rumble all you fucking want, you slag. Fucking hard hustlers. So where was the water bit again? That's where we saw the planets, I think. Not the water bit, well, with the Fisk. This was where the thing didn't arrive. Let's see if it does now.
Nothing happened.
Goes Hong Kong. Red triangle, big man. Red triangle. Red big man. Of course, I have to cycle the entire way, Gohan. White vest. Space. Oh, goddamn. No! Oh, I misclicked. Oh, I misclicked. No! Ass. This thing should auto open when we fumble into. No. That is it.
Why didn't it work?
Green door sucks.
There's nothing to attach it to. I can't use these two things together. Always attach the jumper cables to the dead battery first. Put. Stick a rod in here. Little Nando's dig dog hiding in there. Alien Bippus machine. Guess that sorted the tram.
I like how the man just ambulates into a fucking airlock. Doesn't worry about us. I totally would go into an airlock without having any fucking clue whether or not I needed a suit to ass around. I just be like, I yawn, go in there. Aha! Tram lowered. Well, that's 3 hours. There's gonna be a lot of plot soon, so we'll do the last bit later. For now, I'll put on some more Tropico. BRB. And for those of you leaving, time for watching, but you are betrayers. BRB.